Tara!
Tara, G!
What's up mga ka-istorya? Kami ang Tara! G!
During prehistoric times, the Philippines was ruled by a Datu or Raha, who was the head of their village, called the barangay, which consisted of 30 to 100 families. There was the institution of social classes, with the nobles referred to as Maharlika, the wealthy people of the community, the free people, Timawa, who engaged in daily labors, and the Alipin, who were slaves categorized as namamahay, who were accorded certain rights and privileges, and the Sagigilid, who were fully owned by their masters. Under the guidance of their elders, the Datu developed laws in Mindanao. During the 15th century, which went on to form Sultanates of Sulu and Maguindanao in the 16th century, leading to the beginning of the Muslim religion.
Mexico was Spain's crown colony from 1565 until 1821. During the period when it colonized the Philippines in 1521, the Viceroy, Mexico, led the Council of Indies which supported Spanish rule. The Encomienda was the first governing structure based on the land participation. Up until 1898, Spain was the direct rule of the Philippines following Mexico's Declaration of Independence in 1821. The patronatorial union, the state of the church, allowed friars to become politically powerful, leading to friarocracy. Local government held high political powers such as alcalde-mayor, reserved only for Spaniards.
The Philippine Revolution. The Filipinos from the beginning of colonial oppression had always found themselves in defiance and struggle. Filipinos have always been in defiance and struggle since colonial oppression began. As a result, rebellions and resistance broke out, more than 100 in all. In the cry for freedom in 1872, the Cavite Mutiny led to the execution of 3 secular priests, Father Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora. The disappointment of the Ilustrados in Europe pushed for the formation of propaganda movement, which was most effective during the periods of Del Pilar, Hina, and Rizal. First Nobel, Noli Me Tangere, was considered the most powerful weapon against Spain. However, disunity among the members dismayed Rizal and resigned his leadership. He secretly formed the Liga Pilipina, a civic association, but his political plans were disrupted when the government exiled him to Dapitan. The Katipunan, a secret organization against Spanish power, was formed in 1892 and declared separation from Spain in 1896.
The death of Dr. Jose Rizal in 1896 caused a rise in Katipunan, which Bonifacio heading to Cavite to strengthen the group. The Tejeros Assembly unified the Mandiwang and Magdalo factions, leading to the dissolution of Katipunan, the establishment of revolutionary government. General Emilio Aguinaldo was elected president and the Biak na Bato Republic was established in 1897. The Constitution was ratified and a truce was reached between Spain and the Republic in Biak na Bato. Aguinaldo administration was exiled to Hong Kong after a failed attempt to end the revolution. The Hong Kong junta was established by Felipe Agoncillo as president. The revolution continued after Aguinaldo's exile, which only a few firearms surrendered and the generals continuing to fight. Aguinaldo returned to the Philippines, negotiating an unstable alliance with the United States through Commodore George Dewey.
The American Asiatic Squadron destroyed the Spanish Armada in the Battle of Manila Bay on May 1, 1898. Aguinaldo established a dictatorial government. The Philippines Army defeated the Spaniards in the various provinces on June 12, 1898. Aguinaldo proclaimed the Philippines independence, waving the national flag, playing the Marcha Nacional Pilipinas. The revolution continued with only a few firearms surrendered and the general remaining unconcerned. The second revolutionary government was established in the Philippines after independence with the aim of stabilizing a true democratic states and appealing for the United States recognition. The Fall of Manila occurred on August 13, 1898, when Spaniards surrendered to the Americans.
The First Republic and the Philippine-American War. The Malolos Congress was inaugurated in 1898 to draft the Constitution for a republic. On November 29, 1899, the Congress adopted Felipe Calderon's Malolos Constitution. Aguinaldo approved it on January 21, 1899. The Treaty Paris was signed on December 10, 1898, with Aguinaldo sending Felipe Agoncillo as Philippine emissary to insist on Philippine independence. Agoncillo was not recognized and Spain transferred the Philippines to the United States for $20 million. Governor Otis made the President McKinley proclamation on January 4, 1899, which Aguinaldo and the Malolos government protested. On January 23, 1899, the First Republic of the Philippines was inaugurated, aiming to prove the country's stability. President Emilio Aguinaldo was sworn into office. The Philippine-American War began on February 4, 1899, with the Republic facing defeats as more American troops arrived. Aguinaldo was captured in his retreat to Palan Isabela, leading to the fall of the Republic.
American Outreach. The U.S. civil government was inaugurated in 1901 with William Howard down as civil governor. Military rule persisted in southern Luzon until 1902, northern and central Luzon until 1905, and southern Mindanao until 1940 due to strict persistence. The Philippine Organic Act of 1902, also known as the Philippine Bill of 1902, established the all-Filipino elected Filipino Senate. Sergio Osmeña served as House Speaker and Manuel L. Quezon as a majority floor leader. The Philippine government had a significant Philippine section during the administration of Governor Francis Gordon Harrison, with 89% of government position held by Filipinos, and the Philippine Commission being predominantly Filipino. Finally, in 1916, the United States Congress passed the Philippine Autonomy Law, also referred to as the Jones Law. The Jones Law allowed the Philippines to work for independence. Leonard Wood became the next governor, but his anti-Filipino policies caused the cabinet crisis of 1920. The Ninth Independence Mission of House 1931, led by Sergio Osmeña and Manuel Rojas, achieved the Hare-Hawes Cutting Act but was rejected by Manuel Quezon, who worked on his own independence of the U.S. and returned with the tidings that MacDuffie.
The Commonwealth of the Philippines. On July 10, 1934, the Philippine Legislature elected a representative to the convention. The delegate's task was to draft the Constitution of the Philippines. The presidential election of 1935 made Manuel L. Quezon the first Commonwealth president, with Sergio Osmeña as vice president. Under the 1935 Constitution, national defense was the priority of the government. Under the Commonwealth, the new government were created, new cities were created. Women were allowed to vote and the Filipino based on Tagalog became the national language. World War II. After the 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor, the Japanese began their attack on the Philippines, occupying Manila on January 2, 1942. Japanese military administration was established with George Vargas as chairman. President Quezon and General MacArthur left Corregidor, leading to the Death March in Bataan, where around 70,000 American and Filipino soldiers died. Corregidor surrendered in May 1942 to Japanese High Command in Chief Masaharu Hama. Despite the Japanese occupation, the guerrilla resistance continued with the leaders like Manuel Rojas and Ramon Magsaysay.
In 1943, Premier Henry Quitoha promised independence to the Filipino people, leading to the formation of the Philippine Preparatory Commission to draft Constitutional. After Constitutional Assembly agreed to it, Jose P. Laurel was chosen President of the Second Republic, and Benigno Aquino was elected Speaker.
The Battle of the Leyte Gulf, the largest naval battle in world history, resulted in Japanese defeat against the Allied forces. In 1945, MacArthur landed in Lingayen, and Manila was won in February. The Commonwealth government was restored in Manila. The American atomic bomb was used to destroy the cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The Japanese surrendered on August 15, 1945, and Jose P. Laurel dissolved the Second Republic in Nara, Japan.
Tatapos ang aming historya. I hope you learned something with us. Tara! Yay!
With William Howard adopted a civil government, military rule persisted in southern Luzon until 1900.
Mexico was Spain's crown colony. Wait lang kasi!
Such were elected the representative to the Constitution. Manuel Rojas and Ramon Magsaysay.
What's going to happen the following the capital?
Philippine government during the American occupation.